Yeah. Bon, on est de retour pour le chapitre 7 et devinez quoi? J'ai recommencé l'acte 3 depuis le début et j'ai calculé que du coup Hanoï le videur il est pas là. J'ai refait à peu près le même chemin mais à des alternatives d'ordre dans mes actions. Et ben on va aller fouiller cet endroit. Et je crois que je connais pas du tout cet endroit quoi. Même dans ma première game, je crois que j'avais pas du tout passé là.
I lucked out. The receipt for the Dragonfly collection was right on top of the pile. There were 3 pieces, a belt, earrings, and an anklet. Early had bought them last month at an auction for more money than I'd see if I retired a dozen reps.
Et dans les recherches de photographie, vous savez, avec les graphiques, avec les zooms, j'ai découvert une paire de photos supplémentaires du coup. Voilà.
Nothing else there. I didn't know what was on the disc, but the way Early had hidden it, it was bound to be dirty laundry.
How you doing, General? You got a warrant to show me, or you just breaking and entering?
What's on the disc, Early?
Hey, I don't hassle you about your private life. Put it down, McCoy.
Must be something pretty juicy. Your girls know about the cameras?
I got you. You want to trade. The disc for... what?
Let's hear what you got.
What do you say you and I have a drink first, Whoa!
Cough up some dirt, Early, or I'm taking this disc downtown.
You want Victoria, is that it? The girl with the rep friends? I can give her up. It'd be a hell of a score for you, General. 4, maybe 5 skin jobs.
Sit down.
I'll throw it tonight with one of my dancers.
Sit down.
We got a deal or not?
Let's hear what you got.
And then I get the disc.
We'll see. I still got the gun.
You're cold, General. But I know you're gonna be thankful I put those cameras in. Hey, check out Victoria's bearded boy toy. He's here all the time. You can be sure he ain't coming around for the witty conversation.
Je crois
I've
qu'il
seen
parle
him
de
before.
Clovis.
What makes you think he's a replicant?
He walked right by my dancers. Didn't even pop a stiffy.
Maybe he swings another way.
Oh, come on, McCoy. Have you seen my girls? Besides, I heard him talking to Victoria. They got friends who are gonna help him get off-world. I'm telling you, they got a whole little replicant love fest going on.
You hear him say anything else?
No, General, I ain't the nosy type.
Yeah, you're a model citizen.
You still have something in mind?
The disc? I'm keeping it for now.
We had a deal.
You'll get it back if you behave.
So it's blackmail.
Insurance.
Exactement.
No more free drinks for you, buddy boy.
I didn't get free drinks before.
Get out of my club.
Nothing else there. Nothing else there.
Bon, évidemment, je me suis renseigné un peu aussi et du coup, les personnages, c'est pas forcément... Non, 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 pas ça. Non, surtout pas s'asseoir là-dessus. Quoique je peux sauvegarder et on peut essayer. Mais je crois que ce siège est piégé. Non, même pas. D'accord. Il y a un truc qui m'affole un peu, c'est...
Nothing else there.
Ông đó đang nhìn mình.
qu'on est censé trouver Tyrell, mais... à la Tyrell Corp, mais... toujours pas de nouvelles. Ah oui, alors du coup, dans la game de tout à l'heure, pour en arriver là, j'ai coffré le comic comme au début. On va essayer de trouver la gamine Lucie avant d'aller voir Dectora, la danseuse.
Ông đó đang nhìn mình.
Une petite prière, ça pas trop. Ça, c'est de ce matin. Allez, s'il te plaît. C'est ouf ça quand même. Bon, j'ai découvert aussi que le tout premier répliquant qu'on descend au début, là, celui qui travaillait dans le resto ambulant chinois, on pouvait l'épargner, qu'on pouvait esquiver la marmite. Et que à partir de ce moment-là, si on l'épargnait, du coup, on se dirigeait vers une branche spéciale de la fin du jeu. Je me détaille plus tard.
Mainframe and shooting ground floor. Ground floor. Laboratory. Roof.
C'est bizarre. Très très bizarre.
Your floor number, please.
Roof.
Qu'est-ce que je viens de faire? Oh.
Your floor number, please.
Apartments.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you.
Parce que du coup je rentre dans mon appart pour pouvoir dormir, pour pouvoir être sûr que le chef au bureau il soit présent.
Portrait
Tu m'envoies
of the
chez
sleep
Tyrell.
deprived.
During his last election campaign, Governor Kolvig promised a bold new plan of action to clean up the worst regions of the highly toxic debris that surrounds our city, the so-called kipple. Just how much progress has been made since then? We spoke to the governor just before his weekly meeting with the city council.
Our studies have shown that the kipple's effect upon Los Angeles is minor. The radiation and toxic waste is contained in relatively small pockets, all miles distant from the city center. Nevertheless, cleaning things up out there is a worthwhile goal, especially with the thousands of specials living on the city fringes. For now, all I can say is that we're looking at several options, and I'm sure everyone will be pleasantly surprised by our final proposal.
No messages. I'm in demand.
Your floor number, please.
Apartments.
Sinon ça veut dire que j'ai manqué un indice ou j'ai manqué une photo. Je sais que l'acte 4 est assez chiant, mais dans un sens, celui-là, c'est vraiment le plus chiant, quoi.
Laboratory. Mainframe and shooting range.
Allez. Bon, il est là, mais est-ce que...
Sorry to bother you, Lieutenant. I was just checking in.
We'll get back out there. Those reps ain't retiring themselves.
Yeah, suicidal targets would make my job a lot easier.
Everybody's got a job, kid.
Allez. Et non, pas de TP à l'époque. Il fallait tout faire soi-même.
Roof.
Allez, s'il te plaît. Alors, je me calme sur le café, je crois. Bon, dernier tour. Bon, on va aller voir Vectora et puis c'est tout.
Ông đó đang nhìn mình. Cái đồ ăn ở đó rất là ngon.
Euh...
Tôi rất mong anh làm nhanh như
Nothing else there.
ông đó đang nhìn mình.
Nothing else there.
Eh mais c'est un CD alors du coup. Il y a peut-être des photos dessus. Je suis con, je pense que maintenant. Je peux consulter ça dans l'appart.
Your floor number, please.
Roof. Apartments.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you. Scanning video disk. One enhanceable image found.
Cool.
Adding enhanceable photographs to Kaya database.
C'est celle-là, non?
Early Q's nightclub.
Belle. Waouh. Hey, c'est Lucie.
Hello there, Lucy. Give me a hard copy of that.
La fiche en français, non. Hmm. Je me demande si je suis pas en train de perdre mon temps.
Hello there, Lucy.
Oui, 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 oui. Chut, chut, chut.
Who's the best dog in the whole world? Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
C'est quoi ça? Ok, je viens de déverrouiller un trophée qui stipule que j'ai trouvé 100 indices. C'est cool. C'est cool.
During his last election campaign, Governor Kolvig promised a bold new plan of action to clean up the worst regions of the highly toxic debris that surrounds our city, the so-called kipple. Just how much progress has been made since then? We spoke to the governor just before his weekly meeting with the city council.
Our studies have shown that the kipple's effect upon Los Angeles is minor. The radiation and toxic waste is contained in relatively small pockets, all miles distant from the city center.
Portrait of the sleep-deprived.
Il y a plus, mec.
Your floor number, please.
Roof.
Alcool 88F.
Ground floor.
Ne jamais abandonner.
Sorry to bother you, Lieutenant. I was just checking in.
We'll get back out there. Those reps ain't retiring themselves.
Yeah, suicidal targets would make my job a lot easier.
Everybody's got a job, kid.
Lockup. Roof.
J'enregistre tout près d'une demi-heure et on n'a pas découvert grand chose, c'est con. Toujours rien. Bon, je vais essayer quelque chose, mais sinon, ça sera tant pis. Rien, supprime ça.
You again. What do you want now? Speak up before Hanoi comes back.
The flowers are beautiful.
And extremely rare. They were a gift from my lover.
That's a pretty card.
Please don't touch that. It's private.
Sorry.
Je n'ai jamais remarqué. Qu'est-ce que je fais?
There's a little test I'd like you to take.
Do you think I'm a replicant? Is that what this is about? If it's early Q, I'll help you any way you want.
Not exactly.
This is insane. I have a family, a daughter, for heaven's sake. Look, I'm willing to testify against early Q. A replicant wouldn't do that, would it?
A replicant doesn't necessarily care about what happens to another replicant.
Then you must be a replicant.
I'm sure I'm not.
How do you know you're not a replicant? Did you ever take that test yourself?
Sure I did. Long time ago.
Don't replicants go around with false memories? Maybe somewhere along the line you killed a human, took his place, and your superiors don't even know about it.
Interesting idea. But I'm still gonna give you the test. Reaction time is a factor in this, so please pay attention. Where do you live?
I don't see why you need to know that.
For your anniversary, your spouse gives you a real goldfish.
I cherish it, of course. I've never had a fish, only insects. But fish can be beautiful too.
A teacher calls you stupid in front of the rest of the class.
I'd stand up to him.
You see an oversized book with pictures of exotic animals on the cover. The title is Big Game Hunting in Zaire. Curious, you flip it open. There's a picture of a man standing with his foot on a dead Cape buffalo. You find yourself fascinated. You keep paging through it, seeing picture after picture of animals laid to waste, each more gruesome than the last.
That's not true. I'd burn the book.
You're crying. Why is that?
I suppose I'm unhappy. Perhaps someone has died. I don't cry very often.
What's the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to you?
Probably this test.
No, seriously.
Yes, seriously. Are we finished?
Almost. You're at a restaurant with friends. One of them orders lobster. The chef drops the lobster into the tub of boiling water while you watch.
I'd leave, and I'd report the restaurant to the authorities.
You're having a very erotic dream.
Anyone in particular?
It's not important.
Of course it is. I'm sure I'd enjoy it, if that's what you're asking.
You're giving a speech to a crowd of hundreds. First, one person starts to laugh. He leans over and says something to the people around him. Soon the whole audience is roaring with laughter and pointing at you.
I told you, they wouldn't be laughing.
Why's that?
That's not the reaction I provoke in an audience. You should know. I saw you out there, hiding in the dark with the rest of them.
I ain't the one being tested.
When I'm in front of an audience, I'm the one who's laughing. At every pathetic one of them.
You rent a mountain cabin. On the walls, someone has hung old maps and Currier and Ives prints. A deer's head is mounted above the fireplace. A full stag with developed horns.
Why would anyone hang a head on the wall? It was a different time then, wasn't it?
You saying that makes it okay?
Of course not.
Using the first words that come into your mind, describe your childhood.
Unhappy. Shorter than it should have been.
Test terminated.
Alors ça, c'est pas bon. J'ai même pas eu les résultats. Oh, ça me saoule. Vous savez quoi, je vous laisse ici. J'attends de déverrouiller la situation et je vous reprends plus tard. Allez, à toutes.